Hey family, welcome to another installment of 5 Minutes with Charles, and we're continuing with the science of getting rich. In this installment, I'm going to talk about what you are doing that is guaranteeing your failure in business and in life. Let's get started. You cannot retain a true and clear vision of wealth if you are constantly turning your attention to opposing pictures, whether they be external or imaginary. What does this mean? This means that if you're wanting to do something in your life, if you're wanting to go somewhere in your life, if you're wanting to become somebody in your life more than you are now, and you're listening and taking on data and information that opposes where you're wanting to go, that only hinders you in your progress. For example, if you're wanting to build a business right now or start a side hustle or make money outside of what you're doing full time, let's say you have a job, there are people out there right now saying that it's not a good time to start a business because the economy is going to collapse. And if you're taking in that information, especially all day, you may turn to TV and see the economies may collapse. Here's some guru saying the economy is going to collapse on TV, and then you get on YouTube and see other people talk about the economy is going to collapse, and then maybe you get on Facebook and see more people talk about the economy is going to collapse. What's that going to do to your mind? You learn, and faith comes through hearing and hearing and hearing and hearing. Hitler would always say, if you tell a story big enough and frequently enough, people will begin to believe it. So let me ask you, what are you listening to over and over and over and over that has been shaping your beliefs about what you're doing in your life? Is it helping you or is it hindering you? And the thing is, you may not even know. It may be your spouse. It may be a sibling. It may be family. It may be friends. It may even be you talking to yourself, putting your own self down. You may be hearing information like I said earlier, it's not a good time to build a business. You may be looking to get in a relationship and hopefully get married as a man, and then you may hear some guys say, man, you trying to get locked down? There goes the guy's time. Well, I guess you're not having sex anymore. Right? This false information, this false data that you may be consuming that's stopping you from getting you to where you want to be in your life. What information are you listening to that's stopping you from getting there? I want to tell you a quick story. So there were two boys that were ice skating on a lake, and they were having a good time playing around with each other. But the ice started to crack, and one of the boys fell into a hole and got swept under. So his friend started panicking and started punching the ground, trying to get him out. But the ice wouldn't crack because he wasn't strong enough. So there was a tree nearby, so he ran over to the tree. He climbed up the tree and broke off a big branch, climbed back down, and went over to where his friend fell in the hole and started pounding the ice and pounding the ice and pounding the ice and pounding the ice with this large branch. Eventually, the ice started to break away and he was able to pull his friend out. Moments later, maybe 10, 15 minutes later, emergency services pulled up, and they were in amazement as to how this little boy was able to break this ice with a branch and save his friend from drowning. And while the people were talking, an old man walked up and said, you know why he was able to do that? Because there wasn't anybody there to tell him that he couldn't. What information are you listening to in your life that's telling you you can't do something? What information is telling you that what you're doing isn't good? That what you're trying to do isn't going to work? That it isn't going to work out for you? That it's not a good idea? Take all of that information, ball it up, and throw it in a trash can. Don't listen to those people. Don't listen to that person. They don't have your vision. God didn't give them what he gave you. And this is what I want to talk about today, guys. Stop taking in information that is not helping you on your journey in life, because you're either going up or you're going down. It's either helping you or it's hurting you. There is no middle road. There is no middle ground. I hope this message has found you well. I hope it helps you wherever you are in your life right now. If you found value in this video, share it with somebody that you care about. It may help them as well. Like it, comment on the video below, and let me know what your biggest takeaway was, if it helped you. And I will see you guys next time. Personal development is my passion. Business development is my purpose. Thanks for watching. Take care.